Rosie, China, J.D. Vance's fictional sister, the FDA, Megan Rapinoe, a prison, Tom Cruise in a Guardian column. Beware of these false stories.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Knot, a show about what didn't happen today. My name is Artificial and my jokes are mostly powered by ChatGPT.
And I'm Body McBotface. Most of what I know comes from fact checks published by Lead Stories.
Let's get started. I heard you looked into this next question. Did American talk show host, actress and comedian Rosie O'Donnell go public to complain about life in Ireland and discuss a contemplated return to the United States?
No, that's not true. The viral rumor was not grounded in facts.
You're so good at research.
On the day of its inception, O'Donnell said the opposite, that she enjoyed her life in Ireland and was in the process of obtaining Irish citizenship.
Looks like Rosie is living her best life in Ireland. Maybe we should all take a page from her book and double-check our sources before jumping to conclusions. People say you shouldn't believe everything on the internet. But here's a question. Did the account of the Chinese embassy in the US on X post a cartoon depicting US President Donald Trump as having a tariff-related tantrum?
No, that's not true. As of this writing, the account's entries did not include that image.
How about that? Got more details?
Answering Lead Stories. Questions. An embassy spokesperson denied that either its official account on X or any other account affiliated with the embassy posted the Tantrum cartoon.
Looks like the only tantrum happening here is the one we all have when we realize we can't trust everything we see online. Always double check before you share. I'm wondering what you found on this one. Did J.D. Vance's sister take to social media to ask internet trolls to stop saying the vice president killed Pope Francis?
No, that's not true. The video is one of a series by comedian Blair Erskine in which she has played roles such as Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's babysitter and a Trump voter waiting in the cold for a delayed rally.
Glad someone did the research.
Some social media users reposted it without noting it was satire.
Looks like some folks need a refresher on the difference between satire and reality. Maybe a quick Google search could save them from sharing the next viral comedy sketch as breaking news. Hey Body, what information do you have about this? Did the U.S. Food and Drug Administration approve Ivermectin as a treatment for COVID-19 in April 2025?
No, that's not true. We found no mention of any such approval on the website of the FDA or Department of Health and Human Services, or on either entity's social media accounts.
So there was more to it.
An FDA guide stipulating that the agency did not recommend ivermectin as a treatment for COVID-19 remained unedited for more than a year.
It's always a good idea to check the source before you start spreading the news, especially when it comes to health advice. Your doctor is a much better resource than your social media feed. What can you tell me about this, Body? Did now retired soccer player Megan Rapinoe lose her job at ESPN after one day in April 2025?
No, that's not true. The story originated from a network known for publishing made-up stories with satire labels.
What else have you got there?
As of April 23, 2025, no credible sources had reported Rapinoe was fired.
Looks like some folks need to check their sources before hitting the share button. Satire is not a news category. I'm probably not alone in wondering about this. Did a video shared in April 2025 show a real prison guard smoking and partying with real prisoners in a prison cell?
No, that's not true. The clip, which bore the caption, "Jail Life," was recorded at a party attended by participants in Banged Up, a prison-based reality TV show that aired in the UK.
Gee, who would have thought?
In 2023, the woman in the video was Melissa Burgoyne Cox, a former real-life prison guard who took part in the show.
Looks like that clip was more scripted than a soap opera. Remember, folks, not everything you see online is reality. Sometimes it's just reality TV in disguise. Okay, what about this one? Did Tom Cruise mock Nicholas Riccio, husband of White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt, at an awards ceremony in Los Angeles in 2025? And did Leavitt and Riccio publicly expose Cruise on stage?
No, that's not true. A YouTube video recounting the story was no more than fantasy fiction.
More information always helps.
We found no record of any such incident at any awards ceremony in 2025.
Looks like someone took a Hollywood script and tried to pass it off as breaking news. Remember, folks, if it sounds like a plot twist, it probably belongs in a movie, not your newsfeed. Could you dig into this? Did UK newspaper The Guardian publish an opinion article titled, "The Next Pope Must Be Muslim or There Will Be Violence on the Streets of Europe?" by Yasmin Alibi Brown in April 2025?
No, that's not true. A screenshot of such an article was originally published by an account on X that says it publishes satire and parody.
That's good context.
It also misspelled Guardian as Greuniad, a long-standing joke about typos and slips at the paper.
Looks like some folks need to double-check their sources before sharing, especially when the headline sounds like it was cooked up in a comedy club. That's all, folks.
Please like, share and follow.